5 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. With Wisconsin's mask mandate no longer in place, many Wisconsin schools are now debating whether or not to change their own mask policies. Tonight, the Minocqua J1 School District will discuss just that during their board meeting. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler will be there. She joins us now with a closer look at what to expect. Rachel.
Justin, that's correct. The meeting won't start for another 30 minutes, but I did speak with some parents earlier today, and there is quite a divide on the issue of to mask up or not to mask up. The Like Other School District, the Minocqua J1 School District, has been following state policy, but that's no longer in place since the overturning of the Supreme Court. Now, the Minocqua J1 School District does consist of Minocqua Hazelhurst Lake Tomahawk Elementary School. It's up to them now tonight to decide what is the plan, and that is what that's going to be talked about in the board meeting. They will have a public forum prior to the board discussing the policy and then voting on whether or not to change it. So I'll break down all the details tonight on Newswatch 12 at 10. Justin?
All right, thank you. And Rachel, you reported last week on some other school districts decide to lift their mask mandate. Others have been keeping theirs in place. Again, remind everyone why this is suddenly a topic across the Northwoods.
Certainly, Justin. Yeah, it's a discussion in the Northwoods and across the state, and a difficult one to make. And it really is between this divided line, right? We have government policy and CDC advisement. And specifically looking at state policy, it's been nearly now 2 weeks since the Supreme Court overruled Governor Evers' mask mandate. And that left counties, cities, restaurants, other businesses, so on and so forth, to make the decision that themselves. And that's no different for schools now. So they do have to make that decision of what is best both for their students, staff, and faculty, and it is quite the divide. And then we have that other line, right? Health advisement. I did speak to health officials earlier last week making that advisement. I do also want to point out that school districts are discussing this with local health departments. They are not just making the decision without being informed on the topic. But after speaking last week with Dr. Pothoff from UW Health, he told me it came down to vaccines, really. And if we take a look, vaccines do need to be around 80% to actually lift that mask mandate safely. That is the advisement so far. Here in our North County, North Central region, we're not even close. We are about 25% in the region fully vaccinated, but even deeper in Oneida County, not there yet. We are a little higher, 34.6% fully vaccinated, but a small percentage of those who are 16 and 17 fully vaccinated. So it does leave students now in a difficult position along with schools to make the decision of to mask up or not, like I said earlier. And that's really what it comes down to. And health officials tell me that it's a difficult decision for all, because if we do lift the mask mandate while more variants are now taking effect here in the state, affecting younger population, it leaves schools more at risk. Justin?
All right, thank you, Rachel. Rachel will have, again, the latest on tonight's meeting coming up on Newswatch 12 at 10. All right, outside, Jeff, we woke up to a little snow and some chilly temperatures today.
Yeah, well, this is different. Clouds out there today, wind, flurries, and much colder temperatures. Far cry from yesterday, we hit 60. Today, we got stuck in the 30s, which is where we are right now at 32, even freezing right now in Rhinelander, 43 for Wausau, 33 for Tomahawk. So it's a cool one out there. And it's not just temperatures, also the wind out of the northwest around 15, giving us feel-like temperatures in the teens this afternoon. Lots of clouds out there now, but the back edge is across parts of Minnesota now. There is some sunshine in our forecast for tomorrow, some sunshine, not a full day of it, with cool temperatures as well. We'll have highs back up near 40 tomorrow. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, a couple of flurries out there, kind of breezy and cold with low temperatures down near 20. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has been inching back down over the last few days. Today, the Department of Health Services reports 373 new cases. That brings our 7-day rolling average down to 731. Statewide death numbers have stayed pretty low for about a month now. Today, DHS reports 1 new death. We're averaging 4 per day statewide over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers are pretty steady. Right now, DHS reports over the last week, they're averaging 16 people in our region in the hospital with COVID-19 and an average of 7 of those in the ICU. More than 40% of all people in Wisconsin have now received at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, according to latest numbers from DHS. They report almost 28% of people in the state have now completed their vaccination. In Oneida County, the numbers are a bit higher. About 35% of people have completed their vaccination. The Oneida County Health Department still has appointments available for their Moderna COVID-19 vaccine clinic this week. It's scheduled for Thursday, April 22nd at Grace Foursquare Church in Rhinelander. To schedule an appointment or learn more information, you can visit the Oneida County Health Department's website. Beginning today, meanwhile, the Biden administration will be flooding the airwaves and social media, spreading the word that every American age 16 and up is now eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine. The milestone comes as a pause on the single-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine is taking a toll on vaccine confidence. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
As of today, in every state and every corner of the country, every American 16 and up is eligible for a COVID vaccine. The CDC says half have already received at least 1 dose. Now the Biden administration is launching a full-court press to convince the rest to roll up their sleeves.
You need to be protected, and you need in turn to protect your neighbors and your family. So please, get the vaccine.
The push across social media and airwaves comes amid rising cases and hospitalizations and uncertainty over the fate of the single-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine, on pause while investigators look for a link to a handful of rare blood clots. Health officials say it's taken a toll on vaccine confidence.
Everybody left, they canceled their appointments.
After an initial 6 reports of blood clots out of more than 7 million J&J shots, the CDC and FDA are now reviewing a small number of additional reported side effects.
These have been a handful of cases, not an overwhelming number of cases.
A decision is expected on Friday about whether it's safe to start using J&J again.
I doubt very seriously if they just cancel it. There will likely be some sort of warning or restriction or risk assessment.
The far more commonly used Pfizer and Moderna vaccines have not been linked to serious side effects, and health officials say there's more than enough supply to vaccinate every American by July.
That's Alice Barr reporting. The Wisconsin DNR and Department of Health Services hosted a webinar today to update the state on the PFOS issue and current responses. Governor Evers' budget proposal includes significant investments in Wisconsin's groundwater system, including $10 million for local governments to assist in the management of the contaminated water systems.
So there are some estimates that for adults, 50 to 60% of our PFOS exposure is coming through our food. So this is either because it's directly in the food products themselves or because of the wrapping that had some PFOS on it.
The funding would also help fire departments get rid of PFOS firefighting foam and expand DNR staffing to help implement their statewide action plan. Experts say people often underestimate how easy it is to come in contact with PFOS.
So there are some estimates that for adults, 50 to 60% of our PFOS exposure is coming through our food. So this is either because it's directly in the food products themselves or because of the wrapping that had some PFOS on it.
Fish consumption advisories and other safety information is regularly updated by the DNR on their website. The GOP so far has not put forward a PFOS budget proposal to opposite Governor Evers, but did signal that PFOS would be a priority in their draft as well. The Rhinelander Housing Authority is seeking applications from both residency and their waiting list for Evergreen Manor and historic West Elementary apartments. They say both those buildings are security locked. They're for adults 55 and up whose income falls under certain guidelines. The Rhinelander Housing Authority is also seeking applications for their Housing Choice Voucher program. You might know better as Section 8. The program can provide rental assistance for those 18 and up who are under certain income guidelines in the Rhinelander community. For more information, you can contact the Rhinelander Housing Authority. Well, for a lot of folks in the Northwoods, this morning may have felt a bit more like October or March than mid-April. When we come back, we'll see how the recent chilly temperatures, how long they'll last. Jeffson has your full forecast. That's next. Newswatch 12 at 5.
It's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for only $20, $30, $40 a month. Some options for your living room. Just $20 a month when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Plus, LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected for life. And the installation is a breeze.
They answered every question we had. They cleaned up after the project, and they had excellent workmanship. There was just really nothing that we could possibly say was less than what we expected. It was just, it was a wonderful job all the way around, and we are definitely fans.
And right now, save big with LeafGuard. Get 50% off installation labor, 12 months interest-free financing, and a $100 Visa gift card with your order. LeafGuard, get it and forget it. Call now for a free estimate.
Oh, my back.
Hey, Dylan, need a mattress? Look what you can get at Slumberland for just $20, $30, $40 a month.
I love choices.
And you'll pay no interest for 5 years. The huge Sealy sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Well, how do we feel about this? Temperatures mostly back in the 30s today, right? With highs only in the mid-30s across much of the area. Tomorrow, same story, followed by somewhat warmer air getting in here Wednesday into Thursday. But this is a good 25, 26, 27 degrees colder compared with this time yesterday. That was a strong cold front, came through last night, shifted our winds out of the northwest, which is where they're at now. So we have the cold temperatures in the 30s, the northwest wind around 10 to 15. That is giving us feel-like temperatures here in mid-April in the teens across Vilas County right now. 24 for Antigo, 23 for Rhinelander. So it's pretty cool out there. It'll be even cooler tonight, followed by a really slow warming trend down the west. So tomorrow, 38, we got to get through it, right? 41 for Wednesday. And then look what happens. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're back in the green again. Not really quite golfing weather yet, but we're getting close, right? And Friday and Saturday with high temperatures back up near 60 on Friday. Good looking weekend on the way too. Temperatures back in the 50s. All right, so today we had lots of clouds, a couple of snow flurries, a couple of sprinkles, lots of clouds, snow flurries, sprinkles. You get the idea. Press repeat. That was our day today. Tomorrow will be a little bit less cloudy compared against today, as the back edge of the clouds is right there across parts of western Minnesota. We still will have lots of clouds around tomorrow, though. It won't be a completely sunny day for us, but still the sunshine will feel good tomorrow afternoon as the system begins to pull out of here. Until then, though, there's still a couple of flurries in the forecast for us tonight into tomorrow morning as the system kind of pulls out of here right now. And here's the big picture. The low is pulling away from us currently. The cold front has passed through. You know that. This system will leave us alone. Until then, though, high pressure is building in for us. We have a couple nice days ahead, but it's going to be chilly for mid-April with highs only near 40. So here we are. Futurecast shows the low pulling away. Some sunshine back in the forecast for us for tomorrow. Not a lot as we have more clouds through the afternoon. And then a next system approaches for us our area on Wednesday. That'll likely increase the cloud cover Wednesday evening and could produce a sprinkle or a flurry on Wednesday as the system kind of pulls away. But overall, we'll have clearing skies Wednesday night into Thursday before our next system gets in here in a couple days over the weekend. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies and breezy. A couple of flurries can't be ruled out. Lows down near 21, but feel like temperatures in the mid-teens tonight with that northwest wind gusting near 25. For tomorrow, it's Tuesday already. Mostly cloudy skies, a couple of sprinkles around. Can't be ruled out, or a flurry in there as well. Highs 38-ish tomorrow with some sunshine through the afternoon and a northwest breeze around 5 to 15. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress keeps the clouds around tomorrow mostly. Wednesday as well. Earth Day on Thursday, 58, and those are 50s back in the forecast Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Justin?
Thanks, Jeff. If you have any unused medications you need to get rid of, this Saturday is the time to do it. It's the statewide prescription drug take-back event. In Oneida County alone, multiple locations will be accepting unused or expired medications from 10 until 2. Again, that's on Saturday. Those locations include the Rhinelander Police Department, Three Lakes Police Department, and Oneida County Solid Waste Department. For more information on the Drug Take-Back Day event, contact the Oneida County Health Department. A 21-year-old Tomahawk man is facing charges for possession of meth, bail jumping, and other charges after a traffic stop last week. According to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, it happened in the town of Bradley. Said K-9 officer smelled illegal drugs during the stop, leading to a search. The man was charged with possession of methamphetamine, carrying a concealed weapon, and 3 felony counts of bail jumping, in addition to the traffic charges of speeding and driving without insurance. Lincoln County Sheriff's deputies were also involved in a high-speed chase early Saturday morning. They say it started just after 3 a.m. as a deputy tried to pull over a driver for speeding. Officers say the chase reached speeds of 125 miles per hour. The deputies eventually used a tire deflation to cause the driver to stop. A 20-year-old Merrill man was then arrested and is being held in the Lincoln County Jail on a felony charge of fleeing, along with, of course, several traffic citations. The man in custody in connection with the shooting at a Kenosha tavern that left 3 people dead, 3 others injured, was expected to appear in court for bond hearing today. Kenosha County Sheriff's officials identified the man as 24-year-old Rakeo Alandis Vinson. Sheriff David Beth said earlier that a suspect was asked to leave the Summers House Tavern, but instead returned opening fire. Sergeant David Wright said the suspect is now facing a charge of first-degree intentional homicide with more criminal charges likely. As we get further into spring, we're also entering road construction season here in the Badger State. We'll look at the planning that goes into this type of work and what's on the docket for this year after the break.
Saturday, April 24th, the Wisconsin Department of Justice will be holding a free prescription drug take-back event. If you have unused or unwanted medications, ointments, patches, non-aerosol sprays, inhalers, vials, or pet medication, clean out your medicine cabinets. Don't let your old medication fall into the wrong hands by disposing of unused or unwanted medications properly. For more information on locations and accepted items, go to DoseOfReality, WI.gov. This information is brought to you by the Human Service Center of Forest, Vilas, and Oneida County.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Well, summer is right around the corner, and with that comes road construction season. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation has 40 projects on the state and U.S. highway systems planned for this summer, including a roughly $100 million investment in infrastructure for the north central part of the state. In addition, they also have 16 local road projects planned, which cost about $15 million, where they'll partner with local municipalities on the work.
A lot of the projects are resurfacing efforts. So what we'll do is we'll take the uppermost layers of the pavement off of the asphalt, put a new layer on there. And really what that's doing is that's allowing us to extend the life of that highway.
Now, one problem with roads here in the Northwoods, of course, is potholes. State officials say that's largely caused by the weather.
For this area, by and large, the most wear and tear is caused by the freeze-thaw cycle, really by the weather. That water gets into our pavements, into our bridges, freezes and expands and really deteriorates those materials.
If you're concerned about the safety or status of a certain road or highway, you can contact one of the Wisconsin DOT regional offices to let them know. In addition to road work, there's also cleanup underway on Wisconsin's highways, and DOT officials want to remind drivers to be vigilant of roadside volunteers. They're often a part of the state's Adopt a Highway program. Nearly 2,800 groups participate, picking up debris multiple times each year. Last year, the crews collected more than 81 tons of trash and recyclables. If you or an organization wants to adopt a highway segment, the DOT just launched a new interactive map of available spots on their website for you to take a look. Well, what's in Jeff's cabin and our digital subchannels? Those are both topics on tonight's Your Two Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L. Just want to let you know that Jeff didn't have a raccoon in his hunting camp or whatever it is. If he looks and researches those tracks there, he's got a cat in there of some sort.
I don't know why you did this, but why on earth did you put 2 shopping channels on your on channel 12? There's other channels you could have gotten that would be more exciting, but shopping channels, you can get that on cable. Thank you.
Just wanted to let you know how much we thoroughly enjoy Justin and Jeff. Very professional, very personable. We've lived in larger metropolitan areas, and the two guys are absolutely on par, maybe even better than some of the broadcasters in larger metropolitan areas. So just thank you so much for your professionalism.
And if you want to make your voice heard on Your Two Cents, with any questions, thoughts, or concerns, give us a call, 715-365-8812. It's extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. That's our voicemail. You can call anytime, day or night. I'll respond to some of your calls on Friday as part of our weekly My Two Cents segment. We'll be right back.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Freshly mown grass and sounds of friends' laughter is in the air. You're ready to rock the summer. And so is Wickersham Jewelry during their annual Diamonds and Grill event, April 12th through May 1st. Give her the gorgeous ring she's been dreaming of. And get the Yeti Tundra 45 cooler or Traeger grill you've always wanted. Interest-free financing available. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with replacement windows from Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call the number below now to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. Now is the time to say goodbye to high maintenance and inefficiencies and say hello to our beautiful replacement windows. Our windows are custom built in America, made with exclusive composite Fibrex material, are low maintenance, and won't warp or bow like vinyl does. And And when combined with the best people in the industry and a superior process, you get Renewal by Andersen's signature service. A unique start-to-finish process skillfully guided by our industry experts so you can feel confident in your decisions and more comfortable in your home. Our spring savings event won't last long. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Call now before it expires. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
NASA's Ingenuity helicopter successfully flew and landed on Mars this morning. It's the first aircraft to achieve powered flight on another planet. NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab was in mission control to receive and analyze data from the attempt. It flew to Mars, of course, aboard the Perseverance rover back in February. Together, they're exploring a crater, searching for signs of ancient life.
So cool.
It is cool. Jeff, speaking of cool, the weather has been a bit chilly today.
It's colder on Mars, but yes, a bit chilly out there today. Temperatures hanging out in the 30s for most of us, but look at a couple of rays of sunshine are getting through. I think I see 2 of them here. We'll get more sunshine tomorrow, but not a lot of it by far. Look at these temperatures. So a little bit of whiplash today, right? 32 currently in Rhinelander, 38 for Point. It's cold out there and windy, giving us feel-like temperatures in the teens to 20s. Lots of clouds out there now. They'll fall apart tomorrow. And then look at your 7-day tomorrow. Same story as today. A couple flurries out there. Wednesday, 41. And then back in the 50s for Earth Day on Thursday.
That sounds a little better.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here tonight at 6 with more.